In Okinawa, there's a place most locals won't visit after midnight. Not because of ghosts, but because of what people hear near the river. Dragging, wheezing, a voice begging for help somewhere in the dark. They say during the war, wounded soldiers tried crawling their way back toward the old castle ruins at Yara Park, and some of them never made it.
If you're new here, make sure you like and subscribe for more stories from Japan you've probably never heard.
I grew up in Okinawa, and if there's one thing people here love pretending they don't believe in, it's ghosts. Everybody jokes about haunted places during the daytime, but nobody goes near them alone at night. Especially Yara Park. The first time I heard about the park was from my uncle. He told me there was a soldier there, something people saw crawling after midnight. I laughed when he told me. He didn't laugh back. A few months ago, me and two friends decided to go there around midnight. At the time, it sounded fun. Cheap scares, dark trails. Maybe we'd catch some weird noises on camera and overreact for views. By the time we parked outside the entrance, it was almost 1 o'clock in the morning. The whole area was dead quiet. No cars, no people. Just the sound of insects screaming in the trees and the river moving somewhere below us in the dark. Even the parking lot felt wrong. The park during the daytime is actually beautiful. Families go there, kids play there, but at night, the place changes. The trees block out the moonlight. The old stone ruins look almost black, and every sound echoes. My friend Ren started joking immediately. I quietly laughed, because even then, I already felt it, that pressure, like the air itself was heavier inside the park. The beam kept catching pieces of the old castle walls through the trees, broken stone, wet moss, little prayer offerings left near the ruins. We passed a small cluster of old graves half hidden by overgrown plants. Ren immediately stopped talking. None of us said it out loud. Don't disrespect places connected to the dead, especially not at night. About 20 minutes in, we reached the path overlooking the river. That's when we heard it, a scraping noise. Very faint, like somebody dragging something heavy through dirt. We all stopped walking. The sound stopped. My other friend, Kenta, laughed nervously. Probably an animal, but he didn't sound convinced. Neither was I. Then, scrape, closer this time. Right below the trail, Ren pointed his flashlight toward the trees. Nothing there, just roots, bush, darkness. Then Kenta whispered, "Did you hear breathing?" We all went silent, and that's when I heard it, wheezing, slow, wet. My stomach dropped instantly, because it wasn't coming from the forest. It was coming from directly beneath the trail. Then came the voice, not loud, barely even human, just a broken whisper from below us. "Help me." Ren backed away immediately. "Nope, we're leaving." But before any of us moved, my flashlight beam drifted downward through the trees, and I saw it. A man dragging himself uphill. His body moved strangely fast, using only his arms. His lower half looked missing or crushed. His clothes were dark and soaked with mud. But the worst part was his face. It looked pale gray, eyes wide open, mouth hanging open. Kenta shouted first. The thing suddenly jerked toward us. We ran immediately, branches snapping behind us. That scraping sound followed us up the trail. Scrape, drag, scrape, and mixed in with it, wheezing, closer every second. I remember looking back once, big mistake. The thing was halfway up the slope now, pulling itself toward us with horrifying speed. Its arms bent unnaturally every time it dragged forward. We hit the stone staircase near the upper ruins and almost fell trying to climb it. Ren was crying at this point. Then Kenta suddenly screamed. I turned around just long enough to see him hit the ground. Something had grabbed his ankle from the darkness. Kenta kicked free and scrambled upward while screaming. The three of us didn't stop running until we reached the parking lot. And that's when everything became worse. Because our car doors were open, all four of them. We knew they had been locked. Ren kept yelling at us to get inside. But before I got in, I noticed something on the passenger window. Handprints, wet, dark reddish brown. And beside the car, there were marks in the gravel, long scrape marks, like something had dragged itself slowly toward us. We got out of there fast. None of us spoke during the drive back, not until we reached the convenience store. That's when Kenta finally pulled up his pant leg. There were bruises around his ankle, finger-shaped bruises, deep purple. We never uploaded the footage. Most of it was corrupted anyway. Static audio distortion, black frames, except for one clip, just 3 seconds long. The camera points toward the riverbank. Nothing visible at first. Then you hear a voice, "Come back." A week later, I asked my uncle again about the legend. He told me some wounded soldiers had tried dragging themselves toward the castle ruins. My uncle stared at me for a long time. Then he asked one question. "When you saw it, did it look like it was trying to chase you?" He paused. "Or trying to escape something chasing it?"